to another episode of Mars versus Venus. I am your host with the most What's in Store with T. Moore. And boy, do we have a doozy of a show for you today. Fantastic show topics, awesome questions, and a phenomenal cast of characters. The co-hosts. Let's start the introduction, shall we?
Voice of Reason.
Natasha.
Madam P.
I tell you, you gotta love it. How's your guys' week been going for you so far?
Great.
Everything's been groovy like a movie?
I had a good week. I had a pure romance party. Yeah, those are fun. With my cousin, Dolores Higdon. She does them. So if anybody needs one, hit her up. She's on Facebook. Pure Romance by Dolores.
Now, just educate some of the viewers. What's Pure Romance Parties all about?
It's a party that is mostly women. You can have a co-ed party for couples. And it's just to, because some people don't like to go into adult stores because they're, privacy and they just get shy. So you can have a party at home where you have a consultant come in and they educate you about different items that are there. They have clothing and they have lotions and oils and different type of stuff for men and women. And it just, helps to enhance in the bedroom.
Okay. Oh, so crazy.
That
Just popped
tickled
in, so crazy just popped in my head when you said that. Now, let me ask you this real quick. You said you have a consultant at the party. Mm-hmm. Now, do you have any test dummies at the party? Like you can actually try out the
not the actual toys, but
Okay.
you can get samples of what the things smell like and what different
wowzers.
things taste like and how it feels, stuff like that. So you can try them like that.
And they
yeah.
pass around the little vibrators and dildos and stuff so you can feel, how
The
strong
dildo.
they are,
Yeah.
or how weak they are,
Oh, I tell you.
how big and small.
You got anything on that?
I
Adrian?
have nothing to say.
Well, all that being said, we're going to dive into the meat of the show, man. We got some great show questions, some topics we got to touch on. This question here came from our viewers at Lorraine Community College, so shout out to them. And for you and I, Adrian, this question is going to be kind of crazy. Okay. Question is, can a straight man dress slutty, not sexy, but slutty, without looking gay?
What does that consist of?
I have no idea. This
Slutty.
is dress. So I guess you got to take your blazer, the shoulder, and just take it off and just move it to the side.
Well,
Over there.
there's no way. You can't. What you mean dress slutty?
I have no idea. I have no idea.
No. I guess you could be. I guess as a male, be provocative. Wear like tight t-shirts and skinny jeans and stuff
Yeah.
like that.
Okay.
But I don't know if that's a slutty. That's kind of a style for certain people. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Okay,
And
maybe like one of those wife beaters or like the cut tank tops. Can we consider that slutty?
Or like
for
one
a
of the
man?
male review
You
costumes.
tell me. I'm not sure.
I mean,
Yes.
I never knew that men.
have you ever called a male
We're
slut?
slutty.
No, that's
Yeah,
the
or
question.
yeah, I
slut.
have, but not by the
call a
way.
man
Well,
Yeah, not by
Yeah.
the way he dressed.
I do know some male whores, maybe.
Wowzers, I tell you.
Do they dress slutty? I never thought about that. I know I've seen men with the cut shirts and the wife beaters, and you can see a little nipple action and
Oh,
something.
wowzers. Tell
But
you. Jumping
never-
sardines.
I mean, that's usually around the house or on the GQ magazine.
Okay. I like how you cleaned that up. Now, I want to get, Natasha, give me your example of a man being sexy and then a man being fine. How do you define those things?
Just by looks, sexy is just like a look, but fine, I would define as, I guess like just, I don't even know how to describe it. Maybe what they wear, like when you look at like the GQ and stuff like that, they have like the white boxer briefs on and, just the way that he's got his head tilted and his eyes, the way that they look can be considered sexy. I don't really use the word fine when I think of a man because it's kind of a bland word.
Okay.
I mean, I've said a man is handsome, but
You got anything you want to touch on about that?
I think it's opposite. I think a fine man is somebody you can look at and just be like, he fine. He's nice looking. His face, his body features, his everything. That's fine.
Okay.
But sexy is everything, like your personality, the way you dress, the way you walk, the way you smell. That's sexy.
Boy, I tell you.
That's
You.
sexy.
Okay.
You know?
Adrian, you got anything on that one?
Well, once again, I'm sorry.
Okay, man, let's see. Here we go. This is one you could touch on. Is it okay to prejudge a woman that dresses provocative?
Yes. Because I'm going to see her, and if she look provocative, I'm going to think she ready to get taken home tonight. By probably anybody that wants to take her home tonight.
How about you, Matasha?
Yeah, there's a way to look sexy without looking like you standing on a street corner. I mean, when you dress like you're standing on a street corner, that's when you're going to be considered promiscuous, provocative, yeah, like that. But you can dress sexy and not look like that.
What you got down here?
Yeah, I agree totally. And I'm glad that they were on the panel tonight, man, for the simple fact you have a lot of females, and most of the time some of them are the ones that dress provocative. They the first one like, no, that doesn't mean anything. That's just like this outfit or the way it fits. No, that don't mean that.
Let's be real.
Yeah, that's just
when you
reality.
put on that mini dress, you're not putting it on because you want to feel like, ooh, I look good in this.
You're
mini
going
dress.
out to look for
You
something.
putting it on because you're like, ooh, they gonna be all on me tonight with this mini dress on. That's how you feel. That's what you're dressing for. That's that's what they're aspiring for. Some attention caused by this mini skirt or by this. Now, you could wear a shorter skirt or a shorter dress or a low cut top and still look sexy and appealing and classy. You don't have to be
It's all on
raunchy.
how you put it together for real.
Now, is that it? Would you guys think? Do you guys think is that in the same class as stereotyping people? Because I had a guy. It was a guy that would walk down my street every single day. A younger guy too. Football helmet, shoulder pads. Every single day. Every single day. Every single day. So I'm on the porch one warm day and I just stopped him. I said, hey, my man, I see you walking down the street all the time. Who you play for? He just flipped like, I don't play football. I'm like, well, okay, my bad. You've been walking up and down the street with this helmet and these shoulder pads on for almost 8 months. I just wanted to know who sees it, or what season lasts that long, 8 months. But as far as stereotyping people, I guess you just got to...
Did you find out what he did today? Or did
He fixed radios.
After he did that, I left it alone. After he did that, I completely
pie,
left
coach.
it alone.
both, please. I'll take both, coach.
This segment of the show is just going to be a little twist of lemon with a lot of line. We're coming with Miss Madam P on her segment, and I'm going to allow her to introduce it.
Okay. Hey, it's your favorite time of day. It's hot chocolate with hot topics with hot chocolate. I am Madam P, and I am your hostess with the mostest, latest news, celebrity gossip, and entertainment. So, 2 words. Charlie Sheen.
Wow.
He has been on my timeline nonstop all week. And I'm one of those people where my mind just goes and goes. And I really just have so many questions. So I'm just going to explain who Charlie Sheen is for most of you that may not know. Charlie Sheen is an American actor. He started his career out in the 1980s. He played in a movie called Three Musketeers. He plays now on 2.5 Men and Anger Management, one of the highest paid actors in television. He got kicked off the show, 2.5 Men, for having a major meltdown probably about 4 or 5 years ago. Right now, he is coming out saying with this big reveal that he has been diagnosed to be HIV positive about 4 years ago. He's coming out for 2 reasons. Number one being that people are trying to shake him down, extort him. He had a prostitute in his home. Okay. Now we might know how he got HIV. But he had a prostitute in his home. She took pictures of his medicine cabinet with his antiviral medicines in there and threatened to out him. Okay, she's one of many. He has paid out about $10 million in hush money. I don't know about y'all, but after the first 1,000, I'd have been like, sold, I'm telling on myself.
Right.
He also came out because he's trying to put to bed some rumors that he had been openly sleeping with women, having unprotected sex, and not disclosing the fact that he's HIV positive.
Wowzers.
He came out and said that he's only slept with 2 women since being HIV positive. Those women were fully aware of his condition. Those women are under the care of his doctor. And he actually is taking antiviral medicine, which suppresses the HIV, and it's not even detectable in tests, so to speak. I think my biggest question is, who in the HE double hockey sticks is still sleeping with this man after? I don't understand. Can somebody help me? Would you still sleep with somebody?
No.
I mean,
no. I saw her on Dr. Oz today.
Okay.
And she was talking about it, and she was, basically saying that he came to her, he told her, she chose to go to his doctor, find out she's a nurse, and when she found out from the doctor that it's, almost, it's not traceable, but it's still there. So she chose to take a preventative medication before they started sleeping together, unprotected, and has since, for 8 months, had slept with him. They're no longer together, but she's like, she made that choice on her own, has been tested since, is testing negative, still is seeing the same doctor. And she said it's because she loves him. I'm sorry, there's no amount of love that's going to make me sleep
Now,
with
was
a
she
man.
sleeping with him before she knew?
Yes, No, not before.
You got anything you want to touch on?
Man, no, that's just crazy.
Yeah.
That's just crazy. But I don't believe you. I think you would.
I am not a dirty girl, thank you very much.
Yeah, to be honest, man, if it's been 4 years, he's been diagnosed as
It's a long
being
time.
HIV. And he's dealt with prostitution and all that stuff. It hasn't just been 2 people.
Yeah.
And I think the reason why he's saying that now, man, because he's looking at criminal charges.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Well, he said 2 unprotected, but he did tell every single one that he had it, and they chose
Yeah.
to mess with him protected because he was in that woman's book back in the early 90s that wrote that she had given him a bunch of prostitutes and stuff.
Oh, wowzers.
I forget her, Heidi something, Feist, Heidi.
Weiss,
Yeah.
something like that.
Yeah, very big into prostitution. But I mean, I don't know. I don't know if it's. She didn't love him because I'm not sleeping with nobody with HIV. Ain't no love in this world.
No.
Any
don't
closing remarks real quick on that topic?
No. Dude.
Anything? That's
Get
it?
away from me.
Well, we got a pause for the cause. You are tuned in to Mars versus Venus. We'll be back in 2 and 2.
Our town, our TV. Amherst City Cable.
Take my hand and start a brand new day. And together as one we'll start to see some change.
Underneath everything we are, underneath everything we do, we are all people. Connected, interdependent, united. And when we reach out a hand to one, we can influence the condition of all. That's what it means to live united.
Where's my husband? Where's my husband?
Stop.
What's she doing? 2,
She was a
3.
passenger. I was T-boned on the passenger side.
We just had some wine. I wasn't even drunk, I was just buzzed.
What? You were just buzzed. Well, so you didn't tell us that. In that case, she's just fine.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Really?
No, not really.
Buzz driving. Maybe we should stop acting like it's no big deal.
When you earn your GED diploma, the barriers in your life fall. Earn your GED diploma and begin your brighter future.
Our town, our TV. Amherst City Cable.
Welcome back. This is Mars versus Venus. I am your host with the most, What's in Store with T. Moore. And we got some guests to the panel today. We have Nuke and Squirt from Real School Media.
Yeah, that's catchy.
That was for my man Havoc. Tell us about the radio business. What made you guys want to hop into the radio business? And also tell us what's different about your show than other shows?
Okay, well, Real School Media, we started it because we noticed in our communities that our young people are getting bad perceptions of what they're seeing and what they're thinking and their thinking process. So we wanted to bring to a platform that we know lots of people will listen to and we can reach more people. It was more affordable immediately. And we wanted to make sure that we brought real people in there that were doing real businesses and real things and help explain things and processes for their mindsets to try to help with our communities.
Great point.
That's cool.
What made you want to hop into the business?
Because I just wanted to tell them how it is raw, straight from a street perspective.
Great point.
Keep everything 100. Let them know that you can be that guy that come from the streets, but yet still be a businessman, venture off and to do something positive other than just getting in trouble. So
giving them both sides.
Exactly.
Great point. Like as far as the shows and your guests, like who are some of the people you've had on?
Oh
man,
we have artists, music artists. We had a politician, a young lady who's actually running for District 8 in our Cleveland, Ohio area.
Mm-hmm.
We've had teachers, scholars,
producers,
big artists too that have called in, movie producers out of state that I've reached out to, and I let them know what we're doing, and they get involved and let us give good insight and information for the young kids.
Awesome.
Instead of just looking bling bling, they need to let them know we walk just like you're walking.
Yeah,
great point.
Definitely.
You got anything you want to touch on though?
No, man, I'm just absorbing right now, man. That's good.
You want to tell them the times that you guys come on and any Twitter handles or?
Sure. Okay, well, we air on No Static Radio every Saturday, which is an online broadcasting station. We are on from 4 to 6 p.m. every Saturday. We have our regular webpage in which you can see all of our archive shows anytime you want. If you're not available at the times we're available, and that is www.realschoolmediashow.com. We are on Facebook as Real School Media Show. We are also on Twitter at Real School Media. We are also on Instagram at Real School Media. So we're on social media and we get out into communities and we get involved.
Anything you got?
That's cool.
Oh man, we all over. And if you can't catch us there, when we are in the community, we vibe and we go to karaoke. We do a lot of things that way to represent our radio show and the community. We got a nonprofit by the name of the Karaoke Thugs. What that does is recruit. Yeah, trust me. It's real. Trust me.
I like it.
What we do is we hand recruit people from different neighborhoods that can actually sing, that's talented. I myself hand select every one of the members to be on that team. And what we do every year is we perform a concert where we raise money for shelters and give away coats, hats, scarf, gloves, those type of things to kids.
That is awesome, man. Now, when you recruiting some of these singers, you might want to come holler at me because I used to be the vocal coach for the Shy Lights, Dramatics, the Temptations. I mean, I used to hit them notes like,
That's that
Can
one.
you hear them vocals out
That's
there,
that
boy?
one.
Can you hear them
That's
vocals
that
out there? So we just gonna have some fun with y'all today and jump
That's
into
what's
some
up,
of these
man.
questions.
That's what we do. That's what we do. We have fun in anything we do.
That's what's up. We gonna just jump into some of these questions that we got and get you guys' point of view. Let's see. What is something that you have tried but never do it again? That's a good one.
You want to answer that first?
No, you first.
Something I've tried that I will never do again. I was about to get married.
Ooh, don't get them started.
And I definitely am
real.
not going to do that one again.
That's real.
I realized that certain things just don't work for me.
I can respect that.
So,
It'll work for them one day, but I don't know. I'm very diverse. I'm open to a lot of things. I can't say what I've done that I won't do again.
Oh, wowzers.
Because you can't judge certain situations that way. It could be different at a different time, different place, different people. So, certain things might not have to work before, it might not be the same. So I don't have one
I
thing
ain't never
to
eat
say.
no chitlins again, I tell you that much.
I eat them.
What you got down there?
What's the question was something you tried but you never do it again?
Sure did.
Cocaine. No I'm playing.
Well, that about.
Man.
All right, that's a good answer.
And on that
Commercial.
note, man.
No, man.
All right then.
All right, that's a good thing,
Well,
though.
we glad you're not gonna try it no more.
Real School Media.
we support you. We represent positivity, and you just cleaned yourself up. So
I appreciate it. Continue to pray for me. No, man, you know what? Really, I don't know. You know, to me, I've tried a bunch of stuff, man, and to me, it's been a lesson. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Nothing far-fetched or crazy, you know, but nothing I can really think of, man, you know?
Well, my thing was, and I'm going to show my age here a little bit, I was begging my grandfather for what I thought was, you remember the big chew that used to come into the billfold? The gum used to be like strings. Well, my grandfather, he dipped chewing tobacco.
Okay. Ooh.
And I was a little guy, young boy, and I was just, Granddad, Grandpa, let me get it. He was like, here, boy. I took some of that, man, and threw up everything I had on my stomach from that day to 10 years ago.
I bet.
I would never, but that's how you detour kids from doing any chewing tobacco, cigarettes, or whatever.
That's how you learned that stove was hot.
Absolutely.
Touch that stove.
You know what, T, man, I thought of one thing that I tried I will never do again. I tried to be a Detroit Lions fan, man.
You know what?
And I will never do it again.
I'm surprised you still living, brother.
You know what? I was close to suicide, but I said, Jesus, take the wheel.
He said, Jesus, take the wheel. Whoa.
And please drive.
Oh, y'all too much.
Wow.
That is, don't
I ain't even mad at you.
I don't know nothing about sports and I don't care.
Okay, here's another one. This is switching gears here just a little bit. Complete this sentence. I wish I had someone with whom I could share what?
Life. That don't mean get married. It just means life.
Right.
Okay.
Dig that.
Good point.
My passion
Oh.
and excitement.
Well, what kind of passion and excitement?
Hey, what I do, Real School Media, karaoke thugs, the things we do in the community to help other people. See, y'all some dirty minded
Hey,
folks.
sis, I just had to ask. You know, everybody. I know how you think, so everybody might have been thinking something different. So we had to clarify.
I don't want to be. No, I that's behind doors. I don't.
Oh wow.
I don't put that on TV.
I've been doing it wrong all this time. I've been leaving the door open.
Don't leave the door open.
What you got down there?
I'm still looking at Squirt.
Man,
no, just happiness, man, for real. You know what I mean? You could share life and, you know, you find somebody or just, it don't even have to be like a relationship, man. Just a cool partnership, man, you know? And a lot of times stuff starts to go sour because of people's own perspective and their own agendas. And the reality is, man, it's just compromise. Everybody, you can share happiness together, man. If you get tired of somebody or tired of that person, take a break. You go do your thing for a minute, but, you know, just happiness for real.
That's true.
You know?
That's a good way to say that because everyone is so dysfunctional nowadays.
Yeah.
I'm glad that I ain't the only one think like that.
No, I used to always want that, and I used to always give people like, "Oh, we getting married." Like now, I don't want it myself. So
yeah, you know.
I just
Since we talking about this marriage thing that Mr. Nuke has brought up so heavy, what's your thoughts on marriage nowadays?
I mean,
in today's world,
I feel that marriage nowadays truly don't even have a value behind it. The reason I say that is because people marry for the wrong reasons. No one marries for love. Nobody really understands that true meaning of for better or worse, for rich or for poor. You know, the first time something go wrong, they quick to turn their back on you, or they forget about you, or they throw things in your face. If it wasn't for me, you couldn't do this, or if you couldn't do that. Therefore, you shouldn't have got married in the first place, because you don't throw something up for what you do for another person. And if that person down and out, you support them. You had their back. You know. You ride or die with them. And you know, I look at my grandparents and them, and they was married forever. You know, like they had a bond. I don't care what happened, who did what, this is that and the other. No, at the end of the day, she had his meals cooked. He had those bills paid. They did what they had to do, and it worked for him. So that's how I base my foundations on with relationships and everything. So if I don't see myself going down that road, ain't no point in me wasting my time.
You know, a lot of those things that's missing nowadays is loyalty. A lot of those things that's missing nowadays is actually true love, like genuine love. I think that's what's lacking nowadays, especially in the world today. Like, people so quick to say I love you, but do you really know what love means?
Right.
You know, I'm talking LOVE, not LUV. You know, it's a difference, and I think it has a lot to do with how you was raised, what you believe in, if you have any type of spiritual foundation, and then being selfless. because that's what love is, in my opinion.
Yeah, you it's all what you come last.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
But you almost choke yourself when you do that because you got somebody else knowing, oh, they're gonna give it all. I'm good. You know.
Well, that's with the wrong person.
That's true too. But I'm just saying. So that's what makes it hard for you to be who you are when you are that selfless person.
Yeah.
To get involved with other people that you really don't know, because sometimes it takes 5 to 10 years for you really know who you're dealing with. And by then you got all this connected and. Who wants to take that?
But that's part of marriage, though. We got people not willing to fight for that.
The crazy part about that is this, and I don't know if y'all believe it, but it's been proven that no matter how much of a facade a person put on, eventually they true colors and their true ways will show. It's up to you to pay attention. Some people don't pay attention because they be blinded by everything else that goes on in that relationship. And then they say, well, I never knew this. No, you did know. You just never paid attention to it. So some things are not really brought to their attention until it really hurts them. And then that's when they feel like, oh, you did me so wrong. Actually, you did yourself wrong because you should have just paid attention from the jump.
That's a good point. You want to touch on something, Adrian?
Man, I just, from me being young and being divorced, man, I just look at it. It needs to be a different perspective, man, on marriage and like black love for me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's to be honest, man, it's marriage and covenant and union, man. It's from the beginning. As soon as you say I do, it starts to get attacked, man. Whether it's from a spiritual standpoint, whether it's from family, whether it's from outsiders, the opposite sex, vice versa, husband and wife. You know what I mean? It's just. It gets down to the point, man, if you love that person, and the question is, what are you willing to fight for?
Right.
You know, because it's, man, anything over between 5 to 10 years, man, that's when you're really putting in work.
Right.
And I mean, there's going to be times, man, when you can't stand that person. But you're going to get back to the end of the day, like, I can't stand this person, but the reality is, can I see my life without this person?
Right.
You know, and,
that's a great point.
And then even in reality, too, even if you're not married, if you're with somebody like that, on that level, you know, you have to ask yourself, man, like, I'll do whatever I can for this person, but you want it to be reciprocated, you know?
Great point. Any parting shots before we get out of here?
No, I'm just happy they're here today with us, man.
Hey.
Yeah.
You want to leave the viewers with some of your information about your show, your show times, and your Facebook pages or whatever?
Every Saturday, man, 4 to 6, Real School Media on No Static Radio. You can call into the show if you want to, 216-939-5087. You can hit us up on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. We all around.
Real School Media. We're looking for artists to get on the show also. Anybody with a positive insight that wants to help and actually be exposed and be part of the community.
Yeah, you could be an artist, a business person, an entrepreneur, a person trying to figure out how to start their own business or got a good idea. They're more than welcome to come down, call into the show. We offer them advice on how to move forward in their life and do something positive.
Or connect them to somebody else who might know what they're
I'm going to call in. I'm an entrepreneur and a rapper, for real.
Rapper?
Yeah. I'm called the Corduroy Crusader.
Oh, wow.
And I do gifts,
Can you bust
like
a
Christmas
rap real
gifts
quick?
and stuff. No, I mean like Christmas gifts.
Oh, you rap gifts?
Yeah.
I want a gift.
I got you.
All right.
I got you.
Well,
have to
The
be after the show,
Corduroy
though.
Crusader.
Well, we're getting ready
That's
to
a new one
we
for
getting
me.
ready to wrap it up. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Mars vs. Venus. And like I always say around this time, when you're having fun, it gets late early. Deuce.